Sigma promised us that they're working on something remarkable.
One of the products that excite me a lot is a telephoto lens that have never existed before.
Really?
Yes.
Could it be Sigma's answer to the Nikkor 800mm f6.3? Could it be a zoom lens? Or could it be a Canon RF full-frame lens? Well, I'll answer these questions in this video. But first, I have a simple and yet humble request. Please subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps this channel grow, but most importantly, it keeps you informed on the latest camera gear. The Nikkor 800mm f6.3 is praised for its sharpness, fast and accurate autofocus system, and 5-stop IBIS system, making it an ideal lens for wildlife and sports photography. Its lightweight design is achieved through the Fresnel technology, which sets it apart from the heavier super telephoto lenses like the Canon RF 800mm f5.6. And while offering better low-light performance and bokeh, the Nikkor 800mm f6.3 is half its price. In fact, at $54.96, it's almost a third the price. Is Sigma about to steal the limelight away from Nikon with their own 800mm f6.3 for even cheaper? According to a Weibo account in China, multiple domestic and overseas sources have pointed out that the specifications of a super telephoto prime lens to be released by Sigma are basically confirmed to be the 800mm f6.3. While the source didn't provide any specifications, he speculated that the Sigma 800mm f6.3 would use a Fresnel lens and come in around 2.2 kilograms. And if it didn't use the Fresnel technology, it would weigh around 3 kilograms. Nowhere in this post does it say for sure that it's going to have Fresnel technology in it. And I want to reiterate that point because a lot of people are mistranslating this post to say that it does have Fresnel technology in it. The post also addresses price, expecting the lens to come in at a range of 45,000 to 50,000 RMB, settling in on at 45,999 RMB. And based on today's exchange rate, that will put the price of the Sigma 800mm f6.3 at 6,399 greenbacks. That would make the Sigma 800mm f6.3 $900 more than the Nikkor version, but only because it's currently on sale at $54.96, $1,000 off. Has Nikkor gotten wind of this new Sigma 800mm f6.3 and decided to drop the price by $1,000 at the last minute? Well, if that's what you're thinking, I think you're right, because I checked throughout Christmas when everything was on sale, and we're talking Canon, Nikon, even Sony, dropping the prices of cameras and lenses by the best prices I have ever seen. And do you know what wasn't on sale and what I was looking to see if it would be on sale? And that was the Nikkor 800mm f6.3. Even the Z9 was on sale. But the Nikkor 800mm f6.3 wasn't on sale. But now, mysteriously, as we approach CP+, well, the Nikkor 800mm f6.3 is surprisingly $1,000 off, placing it less than the would-be Sigma 800mm f6.3 with Fresnel technology if what this post is suggesting could come to fruition. And with CP+ commencing on February the 27th, it is likely that we could get an announcement by Sigma in just 3 weeks. Could this remarkable new Sigma 800mm f6.3 be announced for the R system to be Sigma's first full-frame RF lens? Sigma has already stated that the sales of the first 5 RF lenses, APS-C RF lenses, have performed very well. with each lens that was announced in April now shipping. That's something special that Sigma's working on, that their CEO said they're working on back in December. Could it actually be the Sigma 800mm f6.3, a direct competitor to the Nikkor version and even the far more expensive Canon RF version, the 800mm f5.6? Well, there is an awful lot of chatter. And in fact, in the last couple of days, the amount of chatter has gone up, not just here in North America, but Europe as well as Asia. This is obviously a full-frame lens, but will Sigma actually announce it for the RF mount, being their first Canon RF full-frame lens? Sigma's announcement of the 800mm f6.3 would be a really big deal. Not just because it's an incredible lens, it's an incredible prime, and it takes a lot of engineering to produce a lens like that, but to actually announce it for the Canon R system, that would be huge. I mean, just think about that for a moment. What that would signal is that Canon's serious. They're now allowing third-party lens makers to not only make APS-C lenses for the R system, but to make full-frame lenses for the R system. That would be powerful. But do you notice how I'm not smiling? It's because I've been down this road many times before. Magazines like Phototrend have interviewed Canon, and others have interviewed Canon. And many times they've signaled that they're opening up the mount, and, well, what have we gotten? Well, nothing that has shown that they're opening up the mount. Now, the closest we got to that was back in 2024 in April, when Sigma announced 5 APS-C lenses, their first announcement for the Canon R system, along with a Tamron lens. If Sigma isn't handicapped by Canon, and we get the 800mm f6.3 for the Z mount, the E mount, and the RF mount, that would be a really big deal. And the most likely time frame for that is in the week before CP+, which is held in Yokohama, Japan, or we could get the lens announced sometime in April, like we did in 2024. We'll just have to wait and see, as we don't have any information on any Sigma full-frame lenses yet. But the Sigma RF 800mm f6.3, boy, it does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? And yes, I know perhaps I'm just dreaming a little bit. Perhaps, not perhaps. Like you, I've seen all the news, I've seen all the teasers from the past, and the possibility of getting an announcement by Sigma of their lenses for the Canon RF mount, for their full frame RF mount, not the RFS mount, that would be really exciting. But I'm not going to try to get too excited. I mean, any other Sigma full frame lens that they could come out with, like a zoom, really pales in comparison to that 800mm f6.3 for the RF mount. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you actually think we're going to get Sigma announce full-frame lenses for the Canon RF, the RF mount? Do you think that could happen at CP+, or maybe later on in March or April? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And going back to the price, the only 800mm currently on sale is Nikon's 800mm f6.3. The Canon 200 to 800mm, it's not on sale, nor is their 800mm f11, and definitely not the 800mm f5.6. At $54.96, the Nikkor 800mm f6.3 is a good price, and if the rumored price of the Sigma 800mm f6.3 is around $63.99, well then, if you're a Nikon customer, wow, that 800mm f6.3 is looking very good right now. You can get it for the price of the Nikon Z9. And if you are interested in purchasing that lens or any other cameras, lenses, and bodies, then please consider purchasing using my links. These guys right here, my affiliate links to B&H, Adorama, and Amazon.com, because quite literally they help support this channel. They keep the lights on, and it's very much appreciated. I want to say a special thanks to everybody that supported me in 2024. Thank you so much. I'm here in 2025. I'm not planning on quitting anytime soon, although a couple of weeks ago, I did feel like quitting, at least just for a little bit. So much going on, so much I'm having to deal with right now. that sometimes I take a little bit of a break, and that's why I've been a little bit light on videos lately, but I'm also working on 2 reviews, which they take a phenomenal amount of effort, anywhere from 30 to 40 hours. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for engaging, commenting, liking, and subscribing. It's very much appreciated. Have yourself a great day, a great week, and we'll see you again soon.